Hello and welcome to day 58 in this quest for a 2000 rapid chess rating on chess.com. So let's find an opponent and begin here. All right, black pieces. We're playing a 1768, so this could be a tough game. All right, let's see what they do here. Probably play the Ruy Lopez. Oh, okay, so they played this. All right, so we probably want to capture. Are they going to play the gambit? They do. All right. Let's see if I even remember this. Okay. What do I play here? Man, I seem to remember it getting crazy if I play this bishop move here. So anyway, maybe I need to just play this move. Or do I check there? Do I play a check? That is possible as well. So maybe something like that. What do I play here? Is it too dangerous to go after another pawn? With something like that? All right. Now, have to be careful here. This is going to be dangerous. So, if I capture there, do I attack his queen and force him to come up this way? Okay, this is a big turning point in the game right here. All right. Well, there is the threat of this knight jumping forward. Do I need to keep this knight out of here to prevent him from jumping down in here? That's possible. All right, wasting too much time, so we'll just go ahead and do that. All right, now is it too dangerous to capture here and have another bishop just lined up? Probably. Should I jump here immediately? All right. What if I do something crazy like this? Capture. If he captures, and then I retreat my bishop back all the way. He probably won't be expecting that. All right, this is probably too dangerous. He has both the bishops just lined up here. This pawn can threaten to just push forward, you know, if I move something up. All right, what next? What next? Well, we should probably try that. Then maybe attack his bishop here. All right, we'll just go ahead and do that. I don't know. This is looking pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So I'm ahead by 2 pawns, but man, I only have 2 pieces developed, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4. His knight jumps into the position. All right. So what do we do next? Do we just develop our knight? We have to watch out because of this. All right. All right. So if this knight moves forward, and if we have a queen threatening to drop down in here. All right. Man. We need to get our king out of here. You know, do we castle over here? Castle to the queen side? Man, what a crazy disaster. All right, I guess we're going there. Then we'll get ready to castle queenside. And this game is just going to go off the rails. We're going to have a crazy game today. We just have to play some solid defense. All right. We need to try and trade off some material, I think, to lighten this attack. He's got 4 pieces developed to our 3. Well, actually, he's got 5 with this rook lined up here. Man, and this bishop is just lined up down here. Okay. This seems good to just trade this knight off. I'm thinking that that would work. Just trade off this knight. Okay. Trade off the knight. Okay, let's take a quick look at this. If we trade the knight off, he just brings his queen up, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we're going after that. Okay, well now he lines up here. Okay, so what can we do next? Chase his knight out of there? Oh, that might be good because then we can pick off his bishop. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's chase the knight out of there next. Oh, but if we capture that knight, he could capture here and we're pinned. So, do we do it anyway? Attack the knight. You know, or should we try and chase that bishop back? All right. Man, this is kind of tricky. All right. If we attack the knight, you know, or do we just go ahead, bring our knight up here? We can't do anything because of the attack. All right. Well, maybe. Do we want to go there? The queen can jump out there and attack us. Ooh. All right, we'll just block that bishop off. Now, if he checks us, oh man, he could just go here, picking this off, and then picking off our bishop. So that could be a problem. So he could just pick this off, you know, and then our queen will have to capture, and then we go here. So I don't know, maybe that wasn't the best move. We probably should have developed another piece. But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I need to capture that bishop, or you know, capture the knight with my bishop, then let him capture with the pawn and check me. Then I can just move over here. My rook is kind of stuck though, which is not good. All right, anyway, I'm thinking he could just capture here. If my queen captures, then he picks up this bishop, gets rid of my bishop pair, so that's not good. Oh, now he's really threatening. He's really threatening now. All right, what do we do here? Do we just attack? just go there and attack that knight. Okay, now the queen is lining up here. Huh. Okay. Well, now what? Do we just go ahead and castle? No, I don't know if I like that. We could attack his bishop now. This is looking like a crazy attack here. A crazy attack. All right, well, here we go. I think we're going to have to attack. Do we pick this off? No, or do we just attack this way? Man, it's not looking too good here. All right, what can we do? Do we just pick off this knight and then they capture, well, they capture with the pawn, then they attack here. All right, now what? Now what? Got to attack that way. I don't know. This is looking nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. All right. I don't know. I'm just holding on for dear life. If I can trade down another one of his bishops, I might be able to hang in there. But my king is just stuck in the open, which is not good. Did I overlook that? Am I just lost now? Now they're ahead by +1. All right. Well, that's not good. if I capture here, now that just takes me down more material. I'm already behind by 1. So I don't know. This is kind of a disaster. Kind of a disaster. Man. This queen can jump in here now. Not good, not good. Do I block there? I don't know. We'll just block his bishop there. I think I don't know. I needed to get my king safer more quickly. So I just allowed my opponent to get a crazy attack on me with my king stuck in the center. So I don't know. It's not looking too good. What should he do here? Um, hmm. I don't know. Don't know. I mean, he's got all kinds of crazy attacks. Can he sacrifice this bishop if I capture? He captures with check. Okay, so he does that. Well, I don't want to go here. I kind of have to go. Okay. Don't want to go there. Man, I'm just running out of room here. Kind of have to go like that. But then he's going to trap my rook over there. Oh my gosh, this is just a disaster. He's attacking. I have to move this queen. So where do I go? Can't move here because he can just pick that pawn off. Do I go here? But then that's not going to be good. Because he's going to attack. All right, I guess we're doing that. I guess we're doing that. You know, now his queen can infiltrate down into the position. Now he can just attack my... Oh, no. Well, if he does that... Oh, man. Yeah, now he can just attack me here. But then I guess I can move here and attack his queen. You know, and this bishop. Oh my gosh. What a crazy game. What a crazy game. Yeah, I'm probably pretty much lost here because my king is just too open. But I guess I'll just try and hang in there and see what happens if I can hold on. But I don't know. He could move here with bishop to c5, just attacking my queen. Then what do? I guess I move here, attacking his queen. Hmm. Then if he captures and I capture, well, then he's going to pick this pawn off. Then this pawn's going to fall. My king's going to be, well, all right. So here we have what? What do we have here? Threat of a mate. He's threatening a mate there. And he's attacking our rook. So we pretty much pretty much have to do that. Now he can just, I guess, pick this off or this. And he's going to threaten a mate here as well. Oh my gosh. What a disaster. This is just a disaster. Total disaster. All right. Yeah, they just, unloaded some tactics on me with my king just stuck out in the center. So that's where I went wrong in this game. I just left my pieces stuck out in the middle. All right, now what do we do? Now what do we do? We're just stuck here. Is there any kind of counterplay? Then there's this check right here. So we're just kind of screwed. We have to just attack the queen. Attack the queen. Attack the queen. And we're just hanging on here, trying to make it as difficult as we can, but I don't know, we're pretty much lost. At least now maybe this bishop has a little bit of activation here, but not much. I mean, all he has to do now is just capture here. Capture my queen. I capture, then this bishop just picks this off because this pawn is pinned. Man, what a disaster. What a disaster. A disaster, a disaster. All right, yep, so that's what he's going to do now. He'll just pick that off. Then what do we do? Just sit there and be destroyed. He's going to check us. We're going to have to run. So, well, might as well go after that. Then we're just going to be in trouble here. All right, now what? Now what? We just go there. We just go there. Try and bring our other rook out, which hasn't been doing anything. His bishop pair is just going to destroy us. So that's not good. All right, all right. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? He's gonna check me. Guess we're going there. Now he's just gonna check us all over the place. Now he's just gonna check us all over the place. So not good, not good. So he's probably just going to check us right here. Bishop to c6. If he does that, then what do we do? Maybe we go here. But then he could line up that way on us. Oh, man. Not good at all. Ooh, so that is not good either. Okay, what do we do here? What do we do? Bring that up. Bring that up. Not good, not good. Not good at all. Now he'll just pin that. All right, well, guess we're forced to do that. All right. Oh, great. Yeah, okay. I just messed up trying to gain some time back. That was just retarded. Just move my bishop here. Okay, why did he do that? All right, we'll just go ahead and go there. All right, now where do we go? Where do we go? There. Try and swing around to the other side. Ah, why? Ah, so stupid. So stupid. What a ridiculous game. I should have resigned a while ago. It's my own fault. I left myself get trapped out in the open with my king, and it was just pretty much done after that. Uh, all right. Well, let's see here. Um, we'll do a game review and see what a disaster this game was. So we played at 77.3 versus their 88.6. They had one brilliant move. So they only had 3 inaccuracies versus our 4 and 2 mistakes. So it looks like we just messed up here early. We let them, well, let's take a look at it. It says, even though your opponent found a nice tactic, you did a good job building an advantage before that. All right, anyway. So at this point, I don't know, the game's even. Black is like slightly ahead, but this was not a good move. So that was a wasted move. Ignored an opportunity to create a passed pawn. So what are they talking about? We should have captured here immediately. All right, well. Yeah, so this move was not good at all. A mistake here. Instead, we should have attacked this knight. But man, we're already losing at this point after f6. And even with c6, white has the advantage. Even though we're ahead by 2 pawns, they're ahead by 1.67. So we just didn't play good enough defense here. You know, and then once my king was stuck in the center, it was a disaster. I should have resigned earlier instead of just playing on forever. But I don't know. I like to force the opponent to figure out what to do. So, man, they played at 2100 and we played at 1600. So we have to step it up better than that if we want to get, you know, close to 2000. All right, so it says your opponent got the better of you in that game. Your opponent pounced on their opportunities in the opening, and your opponent found some nice moves in the middle game. So they played 99.7 accuracy in the opening versus our 85.7, and then 81.6 in the middle game versus 63. So we definitely let the game get away from us there. All right, let's go back to the analysis from the beginning. So e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, d4, the Scotch game. So here, the best thing to do is capture with the pawn, which we did. And now it looks like they have options here. c3 can be played, which, you know, if we capture that, their knight captures, and then they have 2 knights developed to our 1, so they kind of go ahead in development a little bit. And that's what the computer recommends, is c3 here, just giving up another pawn. But knight takes d4 is the second move here. So if they captured, then we just develop another knight. But bishop to c4 is what they played, the Scotch gambit. So they let us capture the pawn and forget about that for the moment, just developing pieces, lining up here. So the best thing to do, it looks like, is just play knight to f6. So I don't know, it looks like knight to f6 is probably what we should do. Bishop to b4 check is the second best move. So, you know, this move is still okay. But now the best thing for them to do is play c3, which is what they did. And then we go ahead and capture. And then here they can castle. Looks like that's the best move. You know, or they could capture with the pawn and chase our bishop, or capture with the knight. So they castle. And here, well, now it's saying knight at g to e7. And I think I took a look at that move. But I don't know, I wasn't sure here. So I played oh, this move, which was a mistake. So the computer says we should have immediately captured here. And then, they would capture. Now their bishops are developed, their knight. And here we should have just played knight to f6. I don't know about that move either, because knight to f6, what if they just attack us here with e5? Computer shows a3 as being best, which we would just retreat back to a5, and then their knight jumps up here, but that would give us time to castle. Oh man, they just built up quite an attack with this Scotch Gambit. So here we have what? Well, let me take a look at this, because what if they just attack immediately here? Now what? Now it says to play knight to h5. Knight to h5. Okay, they probably wouldn't want to attack our knight and weaken their king side, but they could just move like this with the queen. But then we could capture, and then their knight would come down here. What does it say is best? a3. Or, well, a3 by them, sorry. a3. Then, well, now it doesn't like that. It says queen to d5. Immediately threatening mate is better, which we definitely need to take a look at that. Here we could just back up to e7 and help keep that knight out. So if it doesn't like a3, let's delete that move and look at this queen to d5 move, threatening an immediate mate here. Well, then we have to castle. Then what? Queen to e4. Queen to e4 here. All right, queen to e4. I guess then they start lining up here and trying to threaten a mate. And our knight is starting to get trapped here. So anyway, back to the game. We castle. We make this mistake here. This is just too slow in this position, and we should have captured there. So now they attack. We go ahead and counterattack, but it says that's an inaccuracy. That better would have been bishop to c5. So better would have been that. And then either bishop captures on f7, drawing our king out in the open, or b4, attacking our bishop. But, I guess we could take a look at this, because that looks crazy. So the king is probably going to attack here. But then we have queen to d5 check, and they can pick off our bishop. So here, king to f8, queen captures, d6 attacking the queen. And now they recommend capturing up here is the best move. And then we have bishop to e6, just developing our bishop. But man, oh, now it's saying the queen, immediately develop our queen and attack here. Okay, I don't know. That'll give you a little idea of the different attacks that are going in this crazy Scotch Gambit. All right, so we attack there. They capture. Now both their bishops are just lined up on our king side. And I retreat all the way back, which, that was probably not the best move. Bishop to a5 is better. So bishop to a5. Well, now it doesn't like that. It wants bishop to f8. So, all right, well, let's delete that and continue on. So the computer is undecided. Now it's saying bishop to c5, lining up on the king. The knight is developed. So all these pieces are developing. So here We play d6. It says that's best. Right now, we probably should have just tried to pin this knight to the queen, maybe. Well, no, it doesn't recommend that. Knight at g to e7. Instead, we go here. They bring their knight into the game, which is best. Now it recommends developing our knight. So why did I not play that? Instead, I played this. I guess I was getting ready to castle here. Now they jump here. Oh, man. Well, should I just capture that? Which I think that's what I did. And that's what it recommends. So now the bishop captures. So if I try to castle queenside, they could pick this off. And if I try to block, it just tears open my queenside. Which now it's saying c6 was best. So I shouldn't have played that move. Well, let me go back. So this move immediately. And then rook to b1, lining up here. All right, but in the game, we played f6. They played rook to c1. And it says they should have captured here, which is what I thought they were going to do in the game. So let's see. Rook captures. Because now, after I capture... they just pick this off. They get rid of my bishop pair of an isolated pawn. My queen side is open. I can't castle to safety on the queen side. Now it recommends knight to e7, just developing, maybe getting ready to move here and attack their bishop and protect this. Then, well, I still have this bishop keeping me from castling. All right, so in the game, rook to c1. We have c6, which was best, and they play queen to b3. Queen to b3, which is a brilliant move. They said that's the best move. Lining up, this just caused all kinds of problems. So my best thing here is bishop to f7. Just backing up to f7. So this is what I should have done. And then what do? A4. They just start marching this pawn up. Then what? H5 or B6. Now they're saying H5 is best. A5. They just continue marching up the board. And then rook to D8. What? Rook to D8, just giving up this pawn here. Oh my gosh. All right, at this point, I don't know. I'm just in trouble. So queen to b3. I start trying to trade off material, but that is not the right move because now I'm in check. And oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just a disaster. So I move over here. I should have moved the knight up to block. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking there? Hold on. Yeah, I should have just moved the knight up here to block. Man, that might have helped me hold on a little bit longer. Let's see, after we do that, they would capture, we capture, then bishop to f7, check. So they go ahead and check. King has to go to d8. Now, rook to e6. That's an interesting move. I guess they're getting ready to double up rooks. And it recommends knight to c8. What? Now they can just check me and I have to... Well, I don't have to, but if they go there, they recommend that we capture. Capture, king captures, and queen to b7. And then, yeah, that's a disaster now. We're just destroyed. Okay, well, I'm just going to finish through this. All right, so we capture there because, I don't know, there's not too much more instructive play here other than, well, my opponent, if you want to see a good way to just demolish somebody. So now they just pick that off. So I try to block, but it doesn't like that. Rook cap. So it looks like I should have captured there. Then the queen would have captured, but then we would be behind by 3 pawns worth of material. Now they recommend king to c7. Rook takes. Huh. Well, that is interesting. Now queen takes. Okay. Queen to f7 check. King to d8. Oh my gosh, but now he can pick this off. What? Okay, yeah, that's just a disaster. All right, so we go here. They just attack, but it says that's an inaccuracy. Bishop to b6 would have been better, which I think I looked at that in the game. Let's see. Bishop. I thought about, what if, is there a way he can sacrifice here? Because if we capture, now the queen captures with check. If we block like that, you have rook to e8. Oh my gosh, yeah. Just all kinds of tactics here. Pulling our king away. Or if we move up here, this rook is falling. Just a disaster. And it says mate in 8 here. So anyway, we held on a lot longer than we should have. All right, and then we just traded off material, but I don't know. That bishop pair on an open position like that was a disaster. Okay, so what did we have? Did we have something better here? Rook at h to d8. Rook at h to d8. So that is what they recommend. And then bishop to a7. Attacking us. Now it recommends king to e8. Just start running. King to e8. Then of course this will be picked off. And then it recommends going here. That way you don't get pinned. This bishop doesn't get pinned to your rook possibly. Rook to a7. Man, so now they're going after this. We play bishop to e7. Okay, anyway, I'm going to just finish it out now. So in the game, they just picked off some more material. Now it's saying they should have played that. Hold on. Oh, okay, they could have gone after all my pawns there. So here's a little tactic. Capture. Then if we capture, they capture. Now this is under attack. What do we do if we try to move it? I mean, I guess we could try and protect with the rook. It's bad. It's not gonna. If we go there, the rook just keeps attacking. Then what? H4, they're saying now. Rook to F4 maybe. And then now we can, I don't know, maybe protect with our bishop, but it doesn't look good. Okay, I'm just going to play through the rest here. Once they got ahead by a rook, it's just a disaster. I tried to trade off material here if I could have traded off the pawns, but then this stupid move where I left my rook, where was that? Somewhere there was a move. I moved, and then later I accidentally moved my rook where it can be captured. Okay, so Or maybe that happened already. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't like that move because now, well, let's see. Anyway, it's a mate and 9. So the game just ends like this, a total disaster. Then I just resigned because now they're going to just checkmate me here on the next move. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you hung around for the entire game, please feel free to like and subscribe to support the channel for those that haven't already. You can also leave comments, suggestions, any requests if there's other material you'd like to see in the future. Well, thank you for watching and have a super chess day.